Hello Internet, I'm Jossaway, and this is Shadow Point by Coatsink Games. A narrative-driven puzzle game with very good reviews on the Meta Store. Since we've been puzzling recently, I decided I'd grab another one now that my playthroughs of the I Expect You to Die series are complete. I've done a little tiny bit of research. This game has a stellar voice cast, a impactful story, and a bunch of cool puzzles. Beyond that, I don't know much. So we're going to start a new game and see how we do.
Look around. Find your feet. Turn left and right. Move around.
So I am sitting in a swivel chair. I'm playing seated. So I can snap with the camera, or I can actually turn my chair to wander around and move, which might be a better experience for you, so I'll try to do that. We can teleport, and then we can interact with objects. Our hands start with these kind of interesting purple gloves.
Pull the chain.
Okay. Sir Patrick Stewart seems to be giving us instructions at the moment. Lifting up the fragile box.
Turn
What's next?
the wheel.
Okay. And we can see the orrery over there gradually aligning the planets as we turn the wheel. Very cool.
Pick up the ball to add it to your backpack.
So collected items are automatically stored in your backpack. Let's go ahead and pick it up.
Place the ball on the plinth.
Now, I'm not sure how I get my backpack back. This is on the ground, so I have to bend down to pick it up. Okay. So it said it was putting it in my backpack, but it didn't. It kind of didn't.
Open your backpack.
The backpack lets you instantly retrieve items from where you left them. All right. Hold the A button.
Retrieve the ball.
Okay.
It's time to leave.
We can see in here Fort Lockmire students, a student ID for Fort Lockmire Comprehensive. We're apparently Alex Burkett. We see some sort of journal with the date 1996 and the name Edgar Mansfield on it. Okay, we can continue. And now we get into the story, I believe. Got a breakfast corn cereal. Now, I actually can't move. Yeah, I can't move sort of past the edge here. It doesn't want me to interact with these items. So that's fine. We can see there's some sort of gondola out there, ticket booths. This music's going to play no matter what we do. What have we got here? 200808. So is this supposed to be 2020 or August 20th, 2008? I'm not sure. We've got some cameras. Over here, we have some information. We're at the cable car station. It goes to the Shadow Point Observatory, and then there are these strange regions marked with the red pen: 1996, 1999, 2005, 2008. So we're in the 2008 region near Fort Lockmire at the cable car station, which means that tells us that the date there is doing day, month, year. So it's European, I guess. Seismic activity and quarantine zone. We can see here the Fort Lockmire Chronicle, end of an era, geologist missing. Edgar Mansfield, that's the name we saw on that thing in our backpack, vanishes from Shadow Point. And then Lorna McCabe, 12 years old, missing, last seen June 25th, 1996 at Shadow Point Observatory. So right off the bat, we can kind of see there's some sort of time travel mechanic with whatever's mystery is going on here. What is this? Bunny Hoppers Festival, August 11th. Beatles and Lead Luftschiff. All right. We have an eviction notice here. Notice to vacate today to Fort Lockmire residence. And here's the journal we saw in our backpack in the tutorial.
Lorna McCabe vanished on June 25th, 1996, the day the tremors began. I assumed she fell into the ravine and the mountain would collapse and bury her. During my month at the summit, I discovered two things. Shadow Point Observatory doesn't merely view the heavens, and Lorna McCabe is still alive.
So I don't know who's speaking. Is it a future Alex Burkett narrating his adventure that we're about to go on? Or is it Edgar Mansfield, the geologist, or some omniscient narrator? Not sure. But let's grab the eviction notice as well. So those have all been added to our backpack. And make our way out here. This door seems to be barricaded.
Oh, you see that? A whole chunk just boom.
Quiet! We're at a search, not scream down the mountain.
They said you knew her, the girl who vanished. What do you believe? Was it a monster or a curse or aliens?
It was a tragedy. So let's make sure it never happens again.
You never been tempted to go it alone? Ride up there, find out?
Every day. What's wrong?
It's jammed.
Okay, so a cop and a trainee cop are trying to get in here for some reason. Let's look around. I mean, there's not much to do but get on the gondola, right? Or can we get on the gondola? What can we actually do? All right, here we go. So we can see some exposed wiring down there, but I don't think we can interact with that. About only thing we can do here is pull this lever.
Do you hear that?
Inside! It's running! Alex Burkett! Open the door! Your parents are scared out of their minds!
What should I do?
Look around and find something. Alex, please! Open the door! We're not gonna hurt you. Come on!
Here, use this.
Well, Alex seems determined to make his way up to the observatory, so let's do that. Those cops can screw off. Can I make a rude gesture with these hands? It doesn't seem like it.
No, Alex! Stay right where you are. Do not move.
It's moving!
No! Alex! You don't know what's up there! You don't know what's up there!
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what's up there, or rather, we're about to go find out. Sit back and enjoy this slow ride.
Edgar Mansfield, July 1996. Last month, 32 students visited Shadow Point Observatory. There was an earthquake, then a head count. A 12-year-old girl was missing, Lorna McCabe. The police combed the mountain and the town swept the valley. No satchel, no body, no trace. When the second tremor hit, they abandoned the search. But the town needed answers. So did her family. Edinburgh Geotech ordered a survey for someone to spend a week alone at the edge of the world. They wanted measurements, good press, and an explanation. I never told them what I found.
Okay, so Sir Stuart is narrating the voice of Edgar Mansfield, the geologist who disappeared. And there you go, that's the intro to Shadow Point. Seems we're looking for a missing girl, and this Alex Burkett kid is following in the footsteps of this geologist for some reason.
Majestic, mysterious. For eons, mankind has sought wisdom among the stars. look to the constellations to navigate, chart our history, and divine our future, to understand our place in eternity. In 1985, Herman Fleming founded the highest astronomical observatory in Scotland. Welcome to your gateway to the heavens.
Okay, so now we know where we are. We're on some version of the Earth which has Scotland in it. And we've reached the Shadow Point Observatory, which seems to be involved in the year 1996 somehow. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. I will say the geometry is a bit limited, but the game looks pretty good for a VR game. Not the highest resolution ever in terms of textures or geometry, but it's got a nice art style to it. Let's see. We're at the observatory, so let's step inside and take a look around.
The initial seismogram only raised more questions. Gravity shifted between rooms, drawn to some intangible point. Behind every door, another spatial fragment.
Okay.
I examined the lobby using a waveform generator. With the right frequency, the fragment could be agitated, transformed, torn open.
So we can tear open portals? I'm not sure how to start here. I guess we'll just look at stuff. So whatever this is, we can't interact with it, can't read the plaque. This is the dark room. I don't seem to be able to interact with the door either. What do we have here? Another model of some sort has fallen to the floor. We've got the planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, I guess.
The tremors disabled
or Neptune.
the power. I kept a store of batteries in the hall.
The tremors disabled the power, but he kept a store of batteries. So here's a battery. Okay, it's got a little plus and minus. Now, it said it would add things to my... So even though it's on the floor, I can pick it up again, or... So I can just teleport it to me from wherever I am. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit weird to kind of, like, dump it there. I wish it would, like, when it's in the backpack, it would, like, disappear it from outside. But I guess it's fine. We'll just dump it there. Can I... See, I don't know what I can actually interact with. It looks like I should be able to open that, but I can't. What do we got over here? The planetarium. Clearly there's something back there. And again, I can't actually interact with anything at the moment. What else have we got going on here? Okay, there's something over there. Some sort of battery requiring radio or something? Let's see what else we can find. Somebody had like a... I mean, there's like a backpack and a sleeping bag. So somebody was camped out here. There's another thing over here. Now, what is this? I can't interact with this. Maybe that's the seismic thing he was talking about that was ripping open portals. We've got a telescope room here. They bust whoever this was. Maybe it's the guy we're looking for. What was his name? Edgar Mansfield. Maybe he camped out here and smashed open this vending machine to get access to food. He was doing some sort of research. All right, well, let's get started. We do have a map here, but it's very low resolution, so I can't really read much of it. Let's do the obvious. We'll stick the battery in here. Like so. Okay. The crown. 0 of 9 suns, 0 of 2 moons. All right, well, now I can do this. I don't know what that did. Oh.
Through the impossible window, I heard birds, the rustle of leaves, then a voice, and for the first time I knew she was alive, and she was waiting.
Okay. So maybe these are puzzles within this portal, right? So 9 star puzzles and 2 moon puzzles, perhaps, with maybe stars being standard and moons being difficult or bonus or extra. Kind of like the star puzzles in the Talos principle. I'm not sure. Let's let's go. Let's step through this strange portal and into the next world. Okay, so if I look behind us, we can go back at some point. And out here, it's nighttime. And I don't think that's part of the normal Shadow Point Observatory. That looks like a 16th century Islamic building or something. And the cupolas, the domes. I'm not sure. Yes, this looks a little bit older. So here, this is obviously some sort of puzzle to align the shadow within the border. I mean, that seems pretty obvious. We can see a samovar of coffee or tea, some teacups, an old-style lantern. So, yeah, interesting. All right, well, this is our first puzzle. I think this one's pretty straightforward. We just rotate this until it fills the shadow outline. Something like that. Indeed.
Shadows are reminders of who she used to be and the games she played with her sister. They're both a barrier and a beacon. Memories guiding the way.
Okay. One thing I want to comment on actually is the game. I have a much higher range of visibility in the VR headset than you do on the screen, because it clips like a square of what I'm seeing. So you guys don't see everything. So I'm trying my best to tilt my head down to where it's positioning the subtitles so you can see them, but I'm not sure how well I'm doing. I hope it comes out all right. Let me check something actually. Let me turn around and we can't go back. The way back has been removed. I was going to go look and see if our numbers changed, if we were now at 1 of 9 puzzles, but maybe not. Okay, so another small room.
There, an elaborate gateway, a lock with the most unusual key, an eclipse.
Okay. So we've got a lamp casting the light, and I'm starting to see why the game's title is Shadow Point. Let's check this out. So, it's a sphere of sorts. I think what we want to do is proceed until we can put the shadow exactly inside. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So they're starting us out pretty easy. These puzzles are pretty straightforward so far. Oh, there goes some sort of bird. What do we have here? We've got like a glass pane. I can't grab it or interact with it. I'm not sure what that's about. Sort of cloudy glass through which we can see fireflies and a well and some pottery. We may have to like send some light through that or something. I'm not sure. Let's go take a look over here. Okay, so now we're getting into more interesting puzzles, it looks like. So, can't move or interact with the...
Someone's here, in the garden.
We heard a child just now. Okay, let's take...
See down there, it's too dark. Oh, these stupid drapes.
I think they're up there, looking down on the garden. Okay, what do we have here? Another lamp?
I'm in charge. You should hide or tidy yourself up.
Is she talking to another child or a bird? I thought I heard a bird croak.
Wait. We'll both wait. It'll be fine. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely like a bird or an animal of some sort. So, okay, I don't know what we need to put there. We can see some busted up tennis rackets and like a little stuffed bunny, more flowers, more light, these 3 easels, and then this music box. So, I mean, to start with, we can do this. I need to get... I guess my body doesn't produce any sort of... my body doesn't produce any sort of shadow, so I can... I have to kind of position it. There we go. Where did that go? Oh, it moved the light. Okay. So now, what is this about? Let me position myself and try this. Does it not matter if the top matches? I guess it doesn't. I guess this is teaching us some things about how the game works, or how the puzzles work. As long as you light up the two lines, everything else works. Okay. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, but we haven't gotten the moon, which may be this other puzzle over here. Let's see. Now for this one, we kind of want... We want it to be open, right? How do we open the music box? I'm not sure. But we can't really... Yeah, we can't really make this work until we can open the music box, which I don't know how to do. It doesn't... Oh, I can do it like that. Okay, there we go. Now, I do have to position it just so. Come on. It's very close. I need to back up a little bit. The problem is I have to hold it, like, pretty low, so I have to kind of, like, duck down in my chair here. And then we have to position it just right. There we go. And that's a moon puzzle. Okay. So if we make our way over here now the moon is filled in. Okay. So I think we were right. The stars represent like the standard puzzles we need to complete to proceed through the game. And the moons are something extra. Let's go see what's in here real quick. Was there anything special in here? Or I'm not sure what that pane of glass is about. There doesn't seem to be anything, so for now, let's proceed the way the game obviously wants us to, into this room. Oh, hello. There was a bed here with some sort of pastry, and then there's a girl seated on a throne in daylight, and it's nighttime here, but we proceed through another portal. We meet the princess. I wonder if this is the McCabe girl, and she's got that bird she's talking to. All right, well, let's go. Let's find out.
Halt! You stand before Lorna, sovereign queen of all Illyria. And you? Wait. Come over here.
So that is apparently Lorna McCabe. We've got what looks like a death trap door on the floor. More shadow puzzles to the right and left. The princess and her...
Come this way, come here.
She's impatient, huh? Okay, we can see over there 1, 2, 3 and a moon. All right.
Him? Alex! Oh, ignore this. I'm the queen. Surprise! I figured since no one else was around. Where did you go? I looked for days. I'm sorry about last time for, screaming in your face. Forget it. You hungry? I'll get some fruit. Don't leave again, okay? Stay right there.
So I don't... Obviously, we don't remember being here before.
You could be the royal vizier. Someone finally... Yes.
So she's what? She's been alone, but we were here before? I do think that because we saw those dates, what seemed to be years in those circles...
I'll be a few minutes. I hope you like mango.
It does feel as though there's some sort of time travel shenanigans going on. She recognized us as Alex. Hey, I don't know if you can see up there. There's something up there.
Shadow puppets from my sister Zoe. The murals are just like the gallery where my mum used to work. I don't know where they all came from. Do you like the palace? I built it. It wasn't here at the start. Nothing was. Then everything just appeared. stuff I didn't know I wanted. I must sound silly.
Okay, she's talking to us while she's getting us fruit. I do want to know what's up there, but let's start with the puzzles.
Can you get here through another gateway? All the ones I found lead straight back to here. Like it's where I'm supposed to be.
All the portals lead her back here. Okay, I think this goes to the balcony I was looking at before. Yes, it does. Okay. So we've got a star here. And a lever, which who knows what this does. Ah.
I bet they're going crazy back home. How long's it been? 2 days? Did you see my class? Did you tell them I'm okay?
Yeah, she doesn't seem to know fully what's happening outside the
I feel
bubble.
bad for Miss Clark. She must be scared. Everyone must be scared. But I'm okay. You'll tell them, right?
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be aware of what's going on out there. That she's been missing for more than a decade in
Can you get a message to Zoe?
the outside reality.
I'm doing great, but I miss her.
Okay. She keeps... It's... How do I put this? I'm interested in the narrative. I'm very interested in the narrative. It does upset me a little bit that she keeps talking every 20 to 30 seconds. Like...
There's a whole kitchen.
Like, say your whole piece, and then let me do my thing, but she keeps interrupting.
It's easy to find.
All right.
It's weird. Fruit grows everywhere.
So I'm just gonna have to shut up and let her talk, I guess. So while we do this...
Finley, don't eat. Ugh. Now I've got to start over. I'll be in a few minutes.
So, what do we have? We could maybe place the music box here, and then put the globe on top of it. This thing, and fill it in that way. Okay, that does look like that's one solution. Okay. So that's the second dot over here. That's the second dot there. Did anything change over here on the ground? I'm not sure. We did turn on that light up there briefly. I don't know if it stayed on or not. Like if I... Yeah, okay, let's come here with this. I think I need to flip it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was a thing. That was another puzzle. That's 2 out of 3 done. That's obviously the third one. So where's the moon puzzle? Very curious about that. I guess we go through here into this area where she was cooking. We go bother her? No, we can't actually go through that yet. It's not activated or available. So I guess we'll go do the last puzzle over here, which seems pretty obvious. Let's go ahead and get out both of these and hold them like this. Come on. There we go. Okay, so there's the 3 sun puzzles. Oh, I see it back here. Okay. Oh, where are we going to get a moon? What do I have right now? Only the sun, but her little pendant, her little... If I can get to it, which I don't seem like I can. Can't reach that. Where are we going to get a moon? What do I have available? Just this? And that's not gonna... I'm not gonna be able to manipulate that into a moon. There's gotta be something else. Maybe she gives us a slice of melon or whatever? Or maybe we can go through here now. Yeah, now this is open. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Some sort of extra-dimensional space that's tracking our progress? Okay, so we got a big floating island. I'm guessing this is a map. I'm looking around for the So these look like the tracking stones, but the ones we've already done apparently haven't filled in yet. We got a big floating sun over here. And whatever this thing is. Is this... what is this? I guess I don't know. Okay. Did that used to be like that? This dropped down or something. Wait, how do I get back to where I was? There's just a blank wall here now. Okay, that's not good. So we got to do something in here. So the sun is casting light, I think? Maybe we can... yeah, we can cast a shadow like this. Oh no, I have to back up. I don't know what just happened. Is that the one? Is that where we just were, what we were working on? We only found one of the two moons there, huh? And we never got our mango.
There are 8 fragments at Shadow Point. It was last seen outside the planetarium, heading to the basement.
Okay. So... wow. We've got some doors available. We've got what looks like some sort of projector here. Some of the doors are lit up. Some of them have symbols on them. Some of them don't. We finished most of the crown except for one moon that we're missing. There's a stellar metamorphosis poster here, and then another door to the Huntress, the Astrolabe, the Matic, and then a bunch of blank doors. And then what's out here? More of the observatory. I see what looks like a rope there. Like a don't cross this line rope, a velvet rope. And what do we have down here?
Here, a gateway from the cellar to the stars. And when Lorna entered, it shattered, scattering fragments, constellations throughout the peak. I will return to the basement at the end, once the constellations are found and the malign gateway of Shadow Point is finally restored.
The malign gateway of Shadow Point. Okay, I don't know if we were supposed to do that. I don't know if we're supposed to do this either. Let's head back up. Oh, okay. So we were supposed to turn the power on so we can get back out here. And here we can see I was right about the tracking. We've got 9 of the standard puzzles and 1 moon puzzle done here at the door to the crown. So if I wanted to go back to the crown, would I do this? No, I can't do anything here. I can't move on to the Huntress either, I don't think. Yeah, I can't, like, press this button. I can't grab this handle. Okay, so we have to find... what does this do? Do you do anything? Nope, I can't grab you either. So I guess I have to go find... do I have to take the battery and find another... okay, so the staff-only door here just opened. And here's...
examining the gallery, I'd covered the display and the readings would change, like it was daring me to join some parlor game.
Okay, well here's the entrance to the Huntress. The Huntress, our second puzzle area. I guess that's probably a pretty good place to take a break. So, missing girl, time travel shenanigans, Patrick Stewart as Edgar Mansfield? Yeah, Edgar Mansfield, who came here and discovered all of this, but didn't tell anyone about it. And then Alex Burkett, apparently one of Lorna's classmates, who she's already met inside that strange alternate world or alternate universe. She seems very confused, but she's apparently built that entire palace out of memories and magic, and she's living there, but for her, only 2 days have passed, while for us, it's been, let's see, 1996 to 2008. That's 12 years, right? So if she's 12, and I was one of her classmates, I'm now 24, like an adult, or a young adult, but she didn't seem to recognize us as Alex Burkett adult. She seemed to see us as her classmate that she had seen a day before. She's worried about her class, worried about her teacher. Very interesting narrative going on here. The puzzles so far, not exactly challenging, although I was not able to figure out where to get the piece I needed for the second moon puzzle back there. But maybe they'll get more intense as we go through, and maybe we'll get more of this interesting story. But that's going to be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this introduction to Shadow Point. I think it's got potential. I'm curious to see where they go with this. So we'll be back for more next time. I hope to see you then. Until then, take care.